We don't truly appreciate what we have until it's gone. We don't really appreciate something until we have experienced some events. We don't really appreciate our parents until we ourselves have become parents. Be grateful for what you have now, and nothing should be taken for granted. You say I started out with practically nothing, but that isn't correct. We all start with all there is. It's how we use it that makes things possible. Failure is an event, never a person. At a certain age, almost all the questions a person asks him or herself are really just about one thing: how should you live your life? Picasso had a saying, "Good artists copy, great artists steal," and we have always been shameless about stealing great ideas.
We have to endure the discordance between imagination and fact. It is better to say, "I am suffering," than to say, "This landscape is ugly." It is never too late to turn on the light. Your ability to break an unhealthy habit or turn off an old tape doesn't depend on how long it has been running. A shift in perspective doesn't depend on how long you've held on to the old view. When you flip the switch in that attic, it doesn't matter whether it's been dark for 10 minutes, 10 years or 10 decades. The light still illuminates the room and banishes the murkiness, letting you see the things you couldn't see before. It's never too late to take a moment to look. One does not surrender a life in an instant. That which is lifelong can only be surrendered in a lifetime.
Maturity is when you stop complaining and making excuses in your life. You realize everything that happens in life is a result of the previous choice you've made and start making new choices to change your life.
It doesn't matter how great your shoes are if you don't accomplish anything in them.
Each person you meet is an aspect of yourself, clamoring for love. Life is difficult for everyone. We all have stress and we all need someone in our lives that we can lean on. Never think that you cannot talk to someone because they have problems too, or that your friend or loved one would be better off without you or your problems. You'll soon find out that they need you just as much as you need them.
I woke up early and took the first train to take me away from the city. The noise and all its people. I was alone on the train and had no idea where I was going, and that's why I went there. 2 hours later we arrived in a small town, one of those towns with one single coffee shop and where everyone knows each other's name. I walked for a while until I found the water, the most peaceful place I know. There I sat and stayed the whole day. With nothing and everything on my mind, cleaning my head. Silence, I learned, is sometimes the most beautiful sound.